Hey guys, Tiff here, and as you can see, I'm trying something a little bit different, and that's because it's con season. If you're like me and you listen to a lot of board gaming podcasts, right around this time, you are getting a lot of advice on how to best experience a convention. And a lot of that advice is geared towards how to physically take care of yourself, so you'll hear a lot of things like wear comfortable shoes, eat regular meals, bring a water bottle, sleep, and those things are a lot harder to do than you might think, so it's definitely good advice and you should take it. But that isn't why I'm making this video. A while back when I was making my blog Socially Inept Gamer, I had a post that was the Introverts Guide to a Successful Convention. And I kind of wanted to make a video version of it because that dealt more with taking care of yourself emotionally at a convention, and it's not something I ever considered when I started going to these things. I just jumped right in, and it kind of got me into a little bit of trouble because I just wasn't mentally prepared. So I kind of want to just give some of those tips, and I'll start with this one. Know your con. If you're introverted and you get worn down by interacting with people, I love interacting with people, but I do need downtime, and I do get a little bit tired if I have to do it all day long. You might not want to start out with a big convention like your Gen Con. Gen Con is this massive, crowded, consumer fest, and there's so many things to see, and just pretty much whatever personality type you have, that's going to be an overwhelming convention. It doesn't matter if you're introverted or not. There's just so much to see and do. It's overwhelming. Maybe work your way up to a big convention like that. So start a little bit smaller with a local con, maybe something that doesn't have a vendor hall, so you don't have that extra pressure of picking games, finding deals, carrying extra stuff. Might not sound like a big deal, but it kind of does make a difference. So just maybe start with a con that you can focus on meeting people and actually playing games. No matter what con you decide to go to, you should always go in with a plan. Be prepared. Definitely pre-register. That way the badge thing is off of your plate when you first get there. You kind of just have to get in line and get it. It's a lot easier that way. The biggest thing for me in having a plan when you get to the convention is parking. Definitely get the GPS out, get your phone out, and know where the parking places are the first day, especially because you're so anxious, you're so excited to get in and see everything and everyone, and if you can't find a parking spot, it can be super duper frustrating. If you can get to the convention early before all the chaos kind of ensues, it's a good idea. In your plan, you should also have a good room, and that really means considering rooming alone by yourself. It's important to have a place where you can escape to if you start to feel overwhelmed. It's an expensive proposition, and maybe it's terribly impractical advice. I don't do this myself, so keep that in mind. But if you can't afford getting a room by yourself, maybe just a room with a small amount of people, or a room that is really close to the convention. And that way, if you're walking around and you start to feel yourself hitting a wall, you can take a break and just kind of go back to the room while everybody else is doing their thing. It's super important to have that space so you can just either, get a quick drink, a nap, lay down, relax, go to the bathroom without anyone around, just some place where you're not expected to interact and you can just kind of be yourself for a minute or two. I have more tips. I might make another video. Let me know if you like this sort of thing, and I'll keep going with it. But hopefully I'll see you back next time.